Hello, and welcome to Rainbows and Razor Blades Productions, where chaos reigns in all of our content. That's extra true tonight because we've been off air for a week and a half and might remember how to do this, maybe?
Oh, oh,
Anyways,
Who
welcome
are you?
to Cyberpunk. We have been off for a couple weeks for this game in particular. We are glad to be back. Let us meet our players. We'll start with Tim.
I'm Tim, and I forgot how to do this. What do I do? I am playing Lobo, the waking up from a drunken stupor hobo, who's done a no-no, and he's so sorry. Yeah, that's
I'm sure
that's
you'll be forgiven.
Yeah,
depends on who you saying I'm sorry to.
yeah.
I'm Kat. I play Obscura, the Netrunner, and Lobo's very pissed off little sister. And that is it. I have no poem. Sorry.
Eric, Rapunzel.
Hi, my name is Eric. I play Half Moon Harvey, the fixer slash. I don't even know if I'm really going to do anything like Rocker Boy stat wise, but whatever. It's fine.
Former Rocker Boy.
Former Rocker Boy wanted to relive his old glory days, sort of right now. He's
Don't kill anybody,
conflicted. Mom.
He moved into management.
Half Moon Harvey.
I suppose that's a cue for me, right?
And we have started the journey to getting character art for our stream, starting with Half Moon Harvey, which our lovely watercolor wizard did digitally.
It looks amazing. It's fucking amazing.
So fucking cool. She's going to do Obscura when she comes back from her break next. I'm so excited.
And Marie. No, we can't hear.
It's delayed.
It is delayed.
It's gonna show up.
In about 2 minutes, when Eric is Matusis is finishing up his intro.
Yeah.
Marie,
For some
do you
reason,
want to try closing out and coming back in fully?
yeah.
Yeah.
So let's move on to Eric Matusis.
This is really so perfect for the havoc that we get into when you get down to it. I
It really is.
with Tuesdays. You can find me anywhere at social media with that despair. I am the exec that doesn't know business but does know how to intimidate and is very good at certain things that have nothing to do with business. So I have no idea why I'm in this line of business. But
You're the perfect HR representative. No idea what anyone does, but
you're not wrong or not wrong, which is my department. So you're actually right. So
there you go.
Yeah, so
points for Lobo.
All right, Marie, let's try this again.
Here we go.
She's a break now.
Oh no.
Nope, still don't hear you. Damn it.
Oh.
Maybe check your settings and see if something went wonky with your mic.
Play patches the meeting.
Oh, it's delayed. It's delayed.
So it's a lot slower of a delay.
It's delayed, but it's like missing pockets.
I think you were actually on, like, if you said has pockets, I think that actually came out when you said it.
I said that.
Oh.
No, it's patches. You said this is patches, but it broke up a bunch.
What if? I'm wondering if it's the audio output destination. If you go to your settings, the cogwheel, what does it show for? Would it be audio source or audio output destination?
Audio source.
Yeah, it would be audio source for the microphone on your guys' end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your resolution for your video changed too. I'm not wondering if you just need to restart your computer like completely. Because I'm looking in the control room and I don't see anything on my end that can help.
It may just evolve into a night of shit talking. You never know.
Actually, one thing I thought of, does your webcam also work as the microphone as well? Does it have an internal microphone?
You don't have a separate microphone, is the question.
I think she
Okay,
just uses
it's all in one.
webcam and mic built into her laptop.
Okay.
I'm gonna vote that you just restart the whole ass computer and start over from absolute scratch with the clean startup.
We will
That
see you in
may-
a second, and hopefully it works.
How about a recap?
We could hear her fine before we got.
Yeah, it was like the last
Yeah.
couple minutes. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, our dear GM, how about a recap for everybody while we're waiting?
Yeah.
What I can
What a great idea.
remember in a recap.
Do your best. I have a few
Yeah.
things too if you get lost.
Okay. So, overarching recap, since it's been a hot minute, our intrepid group had come together to infiltrate Brooklyn Augmentics, where our exec Domino works, as there was funky stuff happening with the payroll, and he wanted help to figure it out. That then led to a confrontation with someone from Lobo and Obscura's past, Brink.
I kill
Waiting
Fink.
for- There we go.
Fuck
I
that
was
guy.
Clockwork at this point.
Called my parents right after I was done.
uh, that ended up as also a meeting with the head of the company and face of Rockland Augmentics, Jacinda Hidalgo. And then after signing and accepting a contract to go after somebody that we have now found out is blackmailing people, Risk, they were unceremoniously dropped down a chute to the lowest level of the city where the prisons are.
Turned out to be the coolest place in all of the levels we've been to so far.
Why did we come back?
We're not very
met up-
smart.
they were given the name Jimmy the Snake to link up with, which it turned out was just the rebranding of somebody that Harvey knew. Obscura was lightly attacked by Leech, who luckily Lobo had the forethought and a decent roll to remember to pull the cyber deck off his arm, since it was a peer-to-peer link. So Obscura now has that and did not end up stuck in her own brain, which is always. They then made their way across to Furidamu, which is a floating city amongst all of the floating prison platforms, where anybody who wants to get away from any of the politics or they need to just escape, and they'd rather go down there of their own free will than as a prisoner. There was much frivolity. There was potatoes. There was
Potato.
meeting with
His potato.
meeting with a fixer who actually turns out to be an old contact. We had a side quest at the food court, since you get better food in Furidamu, it turns out. Finally, they did, upon gathering up the two missing designers from Rockland that had been sent down here and were needed for things up on the surface, you made your way back out, where you were confronted by another figure of Lobo and Obscura's past. Lobo's ex-fiance, the amazing Amazon with 8 legs, Yara.
Yeah. Ugh, fuck
Oh,
that bitch.
my big sibling of the K. I was distracted by chat.
Stop
um,
you shining. Go back to talking about Holly Homicide.
yes, Holly Homicide. So they had the confrontation with her, which then Frink came into
Frink.
with security, and our exec Domino actually took the first shot.
That was spectacular.
We had a little bit of a fight breakout in which Lobo kissed Kiara, or Kiara
No.
kissed Lobo,
Yeah,
or
no.
both.
Yeah, flip that order.
No, I didn't.
Flip that order.
I feel like it was mutually assured destruction in that moment. Sorry.
I mean, he only
Anyway.
went back for seconds, is all I'm saying.
Upon coming to a standstill once Dulcie, a local mob boss and maybe friend, Frink and his security backed off, Kiara creepily walked along walls to follow you all back to Harvey's bar. And as soon as
Bitch.
Frink made it up the elevator, he was met by... Oh, Frink also took out Jacinda Hidalgo and is now the new face of Rockland Augmentics. But he was met by the face of Danger Gal, the company Kiara works for. I'm gonna forget her name, and that's okay. It happens. And she
Sure,
gave
what
him
she
a
did.
present by taking the ceremonial dagger that sits on her desk and stabbing him in the gut with it, which he then removed, took a picture of, and sent to Kiara saying, "Hey, I got you a present."
Perhaps it's on brand.
Last episode, they all were in Harvey's bar. Lobo was drinking greatly. I do think there was a tete-a-tete with Janetta in the office.
Lobo's got a lot to answer for with her too.
No, she turned him down.
Oh, that's
Well,
right. You tried. You tried.
Yeah, tried. Made the offer, and she turned him down flat.
I mean, he kind of deserved that.
I'm not arguing. I'm just.
Plans went into motion with the arrival of Nicholas Bontemps, who is the lead singer of The Scoundrels. And him and Obscura had a moment after Lobo made the fantastic choice of telling his sister to calm down.
Forgot about
It
that.
always works so well with women.
He really wanted to sign his own death warrant that night.
Domino and Harvey came up with a fantastic plan of attack to still go after Risk, because while the original contract has been torn up, that contract was with Jacinda, and Frink has promised a new one. It's a very interesting business relationship y'all have, but
We didn't ask for that
And
one. We just
we
kind of.
ended on Lobo singing rather well, "My Heart Will Go On."
Stupendously well.
Everybody has gone their own way for the night. Patches has headed off in the direction of her clinic. Obscura has wandered off with Nick. Harvey has gone to wherever it is he sleeps in the bar, because I'm pretty sure he has a room somewhere. I just don't know where it's at.
It's when the cops are called, I go there. So
Panic room. I'm pretty sure Lobo's passed out on the bar floor. And
Jukebox.
Domino, wherever it is that you would go, whether you went back up to Tempestus or found a place to crash in the bar.
I have a con app, so I'm not going to sleep in this smelly place. Not because of Harvey, because of Lobo. Harvey keeps a
That's
clean
fair.
place. Lobo don't. And Lobo's
Lobo
in
is
the place.
passed out, shirtless, leaning against the jukebox that has been unplugged.
Prop me up beside the jukebox.
I left an X somewhere in my bar, just taking a bet against myself where Lobo was going to end up.
You know, I probably took that bet,
I say
and I would have guessed wrong.
I would have said the top of the bar.
I would have said underneath the bar, so we both were wrong. Who would have picked the jukebox? I'm pretty sure it'd be Patches or it'd be Obscura.
My
Maybe both,
my
yeah.
usual my usual guess when Lobo is drinking is, where's the last place you saw him where he could not stand? That's where you'll find him.
A lot of times that has been a street corner.
Or the bathroom.
Or the bathroom.
Yeah, I usually have somebody try to at least help drag him to the bathroom so I know he's in someplace.
On a stranger's
easily
balcony
cleaned.
once.
That was all you. I wasn't even there.
Easily cleaned is good.
So you can hose
I
down.
now picture that Obscura in their apartment has just tiled the floor with a drain in the middle.
She has this wheel thing she can just like roll them onto and shove it in the bathroom and then close the door. She's like, just stay the fuck in there. That's why there's two
So
bathrooms.
it's a two-wheeler. She rolls them on it, straps them down, pulls it in there, stands them up, and just says, "Go for it."
No, she's not even that nice. She just shoves him through the door and closes it. He can figure it
Well,
out when he wakes up.
I'm honestly just thinking ease of transportation.
No,
You know,
she just rolls him on it. She didn't strap him in. He weighs
so you
like
just dump
8,000
him.
pounds with all
Okay,
the
got
cyber
it.
gear. Yeah,
Got
just drop him off. Bye. See you in the morning.
Patches, I want to see quick if we can actually hear you.
That would be
No.
resounding.
It's that far off now.
No.
It's not as bad. We'll make it work somehow. Because I don't know what else there is at this point.
We could say that. We could say that
Yeah.
We could say that Patches, like she's having a sore throat, and we could be just like, we could read lips. You want to eat
Interpretive sign.
sandwich? You want to have a sandwich or
Or she can
coffee?
I
message
feel
me
like
and
that
tell
would be a
me
Yeah,
anything she
bad
wants to
idea.
say.
Or she could
No,
or she could just use
No,
the
let's have Lobo interpret for
Oh Lord,
Patches.
no. Oh, no.
Oh.
Lobo can't translate himself. How's he gonna
Lobo cannot read women at all. That is the wrong answer.
And he is already offended, Patch.
You
Right,
offended
reply.
every woman
Which is
in
why this is
his
the best
sphere.
idea.
But what everybody missed was he did apologize to Patches before he went and found sardines. So there was one apology given.
Was that an apology or a warning?
No, it was an apology. He was super drunk, but it was still an apology.
And then he went for sardines. So.
And then he went for sardines and yeah.
So, you all come back the next morning to Harvey's bar. Those of you that are already there, we'll start with you. How do you start your morning?
That would just be Harvey and Lobo, right?
Yeah.
I'm brushing my teeth while also drinking milk and then smoking a cigar
That's delightful.
inside
No-
the bar. By the
no.
way, it's my morning routine. I see, where is Lobo?
Still at the jukebox. Also, there's a smell coming from one of the corners of the room.
I go to the jukebox. I look for, let's see what song there is. I look for Party in the USA, which is also, the disc is scratched. So you're going to hear a bunch of noises every 2 seconds. I just put it on full volume after I see the thing in the corner. And I blast it to see if you wake up.
That's like nightmare fuel. That is not okay.
Like
Lobo started it, to be fair.
an eye
I mean,
opens.
he does deserve it, and I'm not there yet, so it's okay.
An eye opens and looks up at you, and then it slowly closes again.
Okay, then I put it to In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins. And I wait until the part where
The drum
but I take 2 glass bottles that you left behind and just go next to your ear.
Yeah. He does the air drums and wakes up.
Good, you're awake.
Oh, jeez. Mask. I'm sorry. Oh,
For the sleeping part or the little gift that you left in the corner.
what?
You know, I ask him. Okay, stand up. stand up.
Oh, yep. All right.
Okay.
Here I go.
That thing in the corner, the thing that I thought was the decaying gerbil. That thing.
That doesn't look. That's not mine.
There's only 2 people here, and I lock my door when I go to sleep.
It could have been
A rat
Yep.
doesn't shit that big. There's no rats in this city
could
either.
have been like 5 rats. You know.
I will get you a sandwich if you clean that up.
Do you have mop?
I give him a sponge and a bucket with some water in it.
This is not mop.
I don't have a janitor.
That is strange. You not have janitor in place where people will do that.
He's got a point.
It's a dive bar in the middle of nowhere. This is
He's
the
still got a
best.
point.
Like, enough that
Sorry.
oh, I don't care. When I wake up in the morning and I thought that was a decaying gerbil,
But
I think the person who left the
Gerbils
decaying
here?
gerbil there should take care of the decaying gerbil.
I've never seen a decaying gerbil, but it doesn't look decaying to me. It looks kind of healthy.
Oh no, yeah, it looks like what it should look like after it's.
Very round, smooth. Quite impressive, actually.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Very impressive.
Okay.
Would you like a sandwich?
You have hose?
I go into my office and I pull out a fireman's hose. And I tell him the water
do it.
pressure is not that powerful here anyway, so you know.
Okay.
Okay. And I go behind the bar.
Okay.
So do you drink out of it like a garden hose?
Turn it on.
And you just see it come out.
This is going to take longer than I thought.
That's what she said.
And I go to the jukebox and I put on Jeopardy music. I don't know why I have it. It came with the jukebox.
You know, every 15 seconds that repeats.
Oh, I know. It also skips. Like it does like and starts over.
Oh, that actually makes it better.
I play that when I want guests to leave. You know, when it's like 3:00 in the morning.
Does it work?
Either that or Party in the USA.
What is this party in the USA?
A very terrible party.
Party in the CIA with the CIA?
Oh no, that doesn't sound like a good time either.
But this
sounds
hose
worse.
is not working. Can you give me full bucket?
Yeah, sure. I guess that's what I get for stealing a fire hose. And I give him a full bucket.
So he just splashes the stuff in the corner and it just kind of goes everywhere. That did not work how I thought it was going to work.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just do it. I'll just take care of it.
But yes,
You're not
sorry.
sleeping here again, by the way.
Still quite
So-
impressive, all spread out like.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Yeah, it's scattered like fucking islands because there's water. It's water all over the fucking place.
So after they get most of that cleaned up, I walk in and said, "Glad I slept in."
Yes.
Yeah, you should.
Do
Oh,
you
wait.
have
Hey, Harvey, I brought you some breakfast.
thanks.
air purifier smell?
And then Obscura walks in like a couple minutes later and looks around and is like, Lobo, did you shit on the fucking floor again?
Called it.
What?
Can
He
you
does this
clean it up?
regularly? Doesn't he
I
diaper?
tried. There are no.
Clearly. Go get a something to scoop it up with and clean it up. Don't make Harvey clean up the stuff that comes out of your ass.
Yeah, grab a mop.
Not all of it came out of my.
Did you throw up poop out of your mouth?
No, but some of it was
Is that a Tootsie Roll?
out of the mouth.
Lobo, just clean it up. Don't make Harvey do it.
Okay.
Can I use my teamwork to call some janitors for this?
Sure, I will let
If-
you do that.
Yes,
I'm
please.
like, this is just too much. I'm here to help the team be better, but this is just too much. So I'm gonna pick up the phone and say, hey, look,
Clean up
I've
aisle
got a
3.
place that an employee of ours made a bad mistake, and we need to clean it up. So please get down here like yesterday.
Janetta has
There's
now
a bonus
walked
for
in
you.
as you're
You can pull
doing
it out of
this, and it's
Frank's
all like,
budget.
please tell me you're calling someone in about this.
Thank fuck he is, because this
It'll
is
come
just
out of
getting to
Frank's
be too
budget.
much.
And
That guy's
she kind of eyes Lobo, and she's like, glad I didn't stay the night with you, and goes and like grabs a chair and flips it around backwards and sits.
Hey, can you have them clean Harvey's place top to bottom from all of this and put it in Frank's budget?
I
Because
sure
that would
can.
be cool. Sweet.
Because
I
like I
love
said,
that.
this is gonna come out of Frank's budget.
I love that so much
good.
for him.
Yeah, from Frank's butt, from Lobo's butt to Frank's budget. Got it.
That's fantastic.
That is best form of revenge.
About
wait,
this
wait.
From
time,
killing.
When you
Patches
guys-
does walk up, and it does look like she's restocked. But she does come up, and she kind of looks around, and she'll walk up to, we'll say, Obscura, and hands you a note. You open
Nice.
it, and it says, Patches is sick and can't talk. Please bear with her. It's not Patches' handwriting, so you know that it's not hers.
It
All right,
Patches.
well, that's fine. We'll make do till you're feeling better.
Patches. What would you
turn
prefer?
to the
This burnt
janitor.
smell or sardines? I'm just curious.
So I'm gonna tell the janitors, make sure you take all of this and put it in Frank's bathroom.
I have some leftover sardines over on the bar there. They can take those.
You go get them. Make sure they go in there too.
Yeah.
Lobo, I'm pretty sure all the leftover sardines are in there. So
The ones he didn't eat.
No,
They might have
I couldn't eat them all because I felt strange in stomach and then went over to the corner and then I was tired.
well, you did
Yeah.
have the very low quality whiskey and whatever else you drink. I think you drink bottles I didn't even know I had.
Yeah, yes, I found they were in little cupboards underneath.
Oh no.
I had to pry up
Oh no.
floorboard. They were very good.
Yeah, that was 30-year-old whiskey from the last 3 owners. Well, we kept them for fun.
That was very good.
Well,
So
Explain.
are we planning something here? Janetta says.
yes, let's move on to that. And is Nick came back with me, right?
Yep.
Okay. So we walked past Lobo, and I'm like, oh, hey, thanks for the loan of the shirt. I appreciate that. Oh,
You're welcome, Cher.
I'm
we go sit in the corner opposite of the shit show in the corner.
Literally.
No, it's in the buckets now.
Mas, do you have shirt? I have lost mine.
No, I took the only spare he had
Right
when
now,
I was at his house last night.
I got a spare. Hang on. Like a guest left it, and I pull out.
Please make it Hawaiian.
Is it a muumuu? Please be a muumuu.
I mean, I'm winning either way here.
No,
So.
it's a big it's a big shirt that says "Too blessed to be stressed," and just
Yes. Yes.
I love it.
Yes. It's a size like a size and a half too big for me. So
it's like, well, yeah, and you're a big dude, so
yeah. So and it's
and
it's
it's
not that it's too big. It's not too long. It's too big. So there's a little bit of tone midriff showing, but it's loose everywhere.
yeah, and there's
Crop top.
and there's a cartoon bee on it doing this. So,
I love it. Yes. Yes. Sticking the stinger out seductively.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
think I need to make this as a
It is
shirt or something.
beautiful.
I mean, Bonfire does have crop tops.
Too blessed to be stressed.
And I just dropped my glasses. Thanks, guys.
All right, I
Oh, man.
got the
Said,
big
please
guyish.
add to character art for Lobo.
Oh, please, please, in that shirt.
Can we get
Oh.
can we get that drawn? I mean, we gotta have that as an actual
Maria
shirt.
will do it. Maria
I-
loves a good joke.
I can make the shirt. Yeah,
It's
that's
it's
already
like
taken away.
it's like 2 inches too short to cover his stomach, but it's so baggy that it just kind of looks like it's hanging in folds all around him. Just for the character art, just so you.
Yeah.
Well, you're after me, so you tell Maria when it's time. It's like 3
All right.
weeks.
All right, so I got him the comfy shirt. What are we doing? Because I'm ready to play a show.
Well, we have cleared it with her name. One of these days I will be properly prepared for a game, and you'll all be shocked.
No, because none of us will show up.
We have gotten the all clear for the ZQ Theater to have a show for the scoundrels tomorrow night.
Okay.
They had something booked tonight, but we can do tomorrow night.
Okay.
And they have made up some flyers, and he hands out some flyers to y'all, and it says the scoundrels versus the quick draws. Who plays better?
I mean, I know the answer to that, but
So do I. Quick draws are so much better.
I don't know. I personally happen to like the band leader from Scoundrels. I think he does a fantastic job.
Well, thank you, Cher. Anywho,
He's all right.
we're all set on for that. I've got the band together, and we have our marching orders, ma'am. He says, looking at Obscura.
She just winks.
Okay.
And
Got the
we've made
flirt.
sure that the casinos have all gotten plenty of the flyers, so Risk should already have an idea that he wants to go, but then you all can enact your plan to absolutely get him there.
Right. And this is the one I don't cut his head off. Or I do.
No, you don't cut his head off. I have to go hack into his brain.
Right. So after you. Then I cut his head.
No, you,
I don't
you
think that was
cut
part of the
people's
plan.
heads off that don't show up.
I mean, if he cuts his head off, can we keep a battery to the side just to keep his brain active?
No, that's not how it works.
As a recap, Risk does have blackmail on at least people in Rockland Augmentix and Danger Gal, and likely in other companies.
Right. We can't kill him. I have to get into his brain and find out everything he knows, or as much as possible that I can grab. So murder is not on the agenda for this particular person at this time. We'll assess it later after I get at what I need to.
Patches does start writing furiously. Poor Marie not being able to be heard. But she does write down that she got some intel overnight. Risk can be an ally if we play our cards right.
Is that some kind of casino joke?
No, well, I think it is a casino joke given our original job, maybe. But if we can get him to our side, then this may be a lot easier. Which means we need to try and see if we can get him to our side before I hack into his brain. Because once I do that, it's going to be all over.
So I'm wondering, Obscura, if the software that's in his brain is what's causing him to be the way that he is. Maybe he needs the software removed to not be a psychopath or whatever he is right now.
Possibly, but I mean, look at the world we live in. Look at the people that you work with. It's pretty common to do that kind of thing to each other. It's not
Yeah,
unusual.
it's just that I'm just thinking that it might be a two-pronged approach. Convincing him to let us help him while getting the killware out of his brain, because
Oh, so
cyber
we,
corps will put killware in their brains.
so we convince him that he's wired to self-destruct and tell him we're going to help.
Exactly.
I like that approach. That could work. It'd make my job a lot easier if he was
So
willing.
He might
Chris,
hate himself. So
from a character standpoint, is that sort of killware something that the corporation would install in him? I mean, he's got all this grand information about everybody. Is that something that would be very likely for him to have? And if so, how would we find out about what it is so that we can determine how to remove it?
Roll me a business check for
Oh no.
business practices.
Well,
Oh,
from
we're
an
just
out of character, from a different standpoint, it's also possible that they didn't put it in his brain for real, but we can convince him that
that's
Good
a good
life.
point. So, since this is business, I am going to spend luck.
Okay.
3 points.
yeah, fair.
Okay, so I got a 5 plus my business of 11, which is 16 plus 3 is 18 or 19.
19.
All right. You do know that, at least in Rockland Augmentics, that certain netrunners that do work closely with them have died mysteriously.
Mhm.
And so it's entirely possible. And there's enough rumors out there about killware in the brains of netrunners that get caught up with the megacorps that it shouldn't be that hard of a sell.
So, what's the likelihood then of this actually being true?
We'd have to probably go in there and find out.
Right. You're right. You're right about that. Would we be able to find out from like a Rockland run, or would we just want to play it by ear? You think?
It's one of those. I think that we're going to have to convince them it's there, since it's
Okay.
standard business practice. I can look
Mhm.
when we're in there, and if it's there, I'll disable it as promised, but not, while I'm digging everything else out. But if we can convince him that he's wired for self-destruct and someone's just waiting for the right moment to take him out,
That's
I don't.
this is a really good idea. I'm really
Janetta
glad
pulls
that
out
we came up
her
with that.
agent and looks at it as it beeps. Well, we do have on hand 2 ambulances and loyal to me EMT crews to get him out of there and away from his
Mhm.
security if that's the route we still want to go.
Well, Lobo and I are supposed to be part of that security, so that might be a little
Well,
easier too.
yeah, you guys can be
Yeah.
the security that's chosen to ride with him if need
Yeah,
be.
basically,
Right.
and we'll
But
leave the others behind.
I
Well,
think Harvey and I need to find some decoys too, still,
right.
because we want to make sure that he's not followed when they take him out.
We
Well,
need
I
a
have the
decoy to throw in the
one
other ambulance.
decoy that is set up with people that are loyal to me. But if we make enough calls to emergency hotlines, we can have plenty of decoys.
If we had a
It-
decoy risk, we could throw them in the other ambulance and send
right.
them their
But
separate ways.
which ones do I kill?
Nobody until we tell you it's kill time.
Right. But which ones?
We don't have a specific person for you to murder yet, Lobo.
I wasn't going to murder them. It was just going to be like we fight and I kill them and they die.
Janetta
Okay, well,
finally
I
does
don't have
lean
a
over
kill
and
list
says,
for you.
just concentrate on you, kill freak.
I do kill Fink. I kill Fink when I see him again. And right, I kill Fink.
That's the goal.
Right.
Focus on the prize right now. We'll tell you when we need the other parts, but just focus on that.
So I don't. No, I don't cut off his head. That's
No, I need
no.
his head attached.
Right.
least for
Right.
now.
We've gone over this a million times. When I have to net run on someone, you leave the
Right.
head
Yeah.
attached.
Right. And no. Oh no, that is when you are attacked. No.
You have to
Leave.
guard me when I go in. Remember?
Right.
That's always how it works.
Right. And if they attack you before I kill, I take armband off. And then cut off head.
Yes.
Okay.
But your
Right.
main job is to keep me safe while I do the run.
Right.
Harvey, did you lock the door behind Patches when she came in or not?
I was behind the bar, so
So about this time, 3 people walk in. For a second, you all stop and look, but then you do recognize them as, at the lead, Rhett Kieran, the nomad friend of Lobo and Obscura, who is best friends with Nicholas and whose family you found down in Ignotus, and his wife's brother, who is a lawman on the side of good, and you both also know. His name is Steven. And then a child that you recognize, Harvey, that's about 13, 14, and is a known runner in town for the nomads when they need to get messages out. Rhett
Well, hello
walks
there.
up to Nicholas and grabs his hand and shakes it. Any news on my wife? I heard that people had been down in Ignotus and this Obscura Lobo. If it was you, I gotta know.
Oh yes.
All right. Here. Hey,
Good things. Very good
we
things.
found them. They're safe.
He
They're-
crumples to the floor, holding your hand, Obscura, as you say this.
She sits down next to.
Thank you.
She sits
Right.
down next to him and she's like, "They're
Okay.
safe. We couldn't bring them back safely with everything going on with us, and we thought it better to leave them down there where they're well taken care of. They're fed. The kids look great. They're happy. So
Did they
they're good.
Did they not want to stay there?
They do want to stay there right now. So, and that's the best place for them with everything going on."
Steven kind of
What's it-
walks up to you, Lobo, and puts his arm around you, like smacking your shoulder, like, it's a good day, buddy. Are they in Furidamu? Did they get off of the prison level, the prison
Yes.
platforms at least?
Yeah,
Yes.
they are in nice place, mostly clean. Surprisingly, mostly clean.
It's clean. Lobo gave them a potato to have for dinner.
Yeah, well, and some of another potato that I had crushed. I didn't mean to crush. It was mushy.
You guys know how he is. He was very happy to see them too. It was super cute.
Yes.
That's
And
good.
also, Steve, you will not believe, so many gods corrupt. They take money for things.
Yeah, buddy, one thing
Amazing.
that's never changed in this country is there's always going to be bad cops.
No, not bad. No. You pay them, they help you make money.
That's
Okay.
still considered. Anyway, we'll talk later, buddy.
Yes,
and as a reminder to you guys, it's Val, who's a fixer that used to rock with Nicholas, that they're staying with.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. They're with Val. So
Nicholas perks up and he's all like, I knew she would get off of the fucking prison slat and make herself known as somebody worth going to in Furidamu. That's good news. And he leans in and kisses your cheek, Obscura.
Yes.
she's
Also-
doing great. She's got her own thing going. She's throws these great big parties and everything. So
Also, Steve, I have idea I need to tell you at some point for we need to take over grocery mafia.
oh shit, here we go.
So I'll tell you later.
Looks at Obscura and just starts to steer Lobo to a corner that doesn't stink.
Do you want to hear now?
Thank
I will tell you now. I
she
have
just looked
whole
at him.
plan.
Thank you.
I have a whole plan. It is 2 stages. I think it is 2 stages.
So anyway, so Obscura helps Rhett stand back up. So, but yes, they're fine. They look. Everybody's good.
That's great news. Um, so he did say that there's guards that can be bribed. Do you think you could bribe them to get me down there? Because I'd give up the nomad life in a heartbeat to be somewhere safe with them.
We
They'd be
just
happy to
go
have you
to
down.
there's a conference room in Rockland Minutes we can use for that.
But we'll drop him straight on the prison level. We want to get him right down to Ignotus. Maybe Dolce can help,
Oh,
or Dulce can
good
help.
point. Good point. But I'm just saying, nothing else. We can always send him to Jimmy. You know.
We could. I think that should be like the last resort, though. Let's see if Dulce and her folks can get him down there, since they can get us out.
Yeah, that would probably be a better option.
So it's the safer route, and that'll guarantee that he'll get there more likely than the other route. We'll see what we can do. It's going to take us a minute. There's so much stuff going on right now, and I don't want to get you tied up in anything else, but we'll talk to our contact when we see her next.
All right, all right. Patches, as they're saying this, she's nodding along and like, yeah, Dulcie will help. On that note, Harvey, you look over and you do see the handwriting on the note that she brought in and handed to Obscura. Give me a concentration check.
Okay. And what's the name of the young kid?
The young kid literally just goes by bags because he carries messenger bags.
I look at Bags and I kind of just say, I'd offer you a drink, but the legal drinking age here is 16. You know how it is. All right.
He kind of like does that little boy thing where he puts his hands behind his back and like stuffs his toe on the ground, and he's all like, but you never get mad when I sneak one, and he dashes under the bar, but he takes the pickle juice jar that you keep there that you have told him is alcohol.
Oh, no, stop. Wait. Okay, it's yours. What am I rolling for?
Concentration.
It
You know
might
how
be
to handle young kids.
it might be
Yeah.
half empty. Is all I'm saying.
I'm a smart I'm as smart as one. So 18.
You absolutely recognize this handwriting as Dulcie's.
Okay. So
Is there a secret message?
so what does it, do I read it like secretly or
No, like you just happen to
just notice it?
yeah, because Obscura probably just set it down on the bar, and because it's the one that says Patches is sick, please bear with her.
I kind of look at Patches, like still wonder what their relationship is, but then just kind of start making myself a coffee with whatever bootleg version of Bailey's is, and just throw 2 cubes of ice into it. And as I'm thinking about this, no one in the band is in the room currently, right?
Just Nicholas.
Nicholas. I just look at Nicholas and I say, "Hey, um, you know how to play my old band? Do you know how to play the song Ballad of the Big Man Down?"
I mean, we've heard it enough times. We probably could if you'd like to jump in on it.
Yeah, it's 8 chords. It's fine. Can we start with that? I think it'd be appropriate.
All right. While this is going on, Patches did you see her on her agent. Obscura, you're close enough to her that you do see it's the dating app again. And she gets really excited and like goes to show you the screen, and the screen does say we can absolutely get Rhett down with his family. Just have him come to the pizzeria in about 2 hours.
Awesome. Tell him I said thank you.
And the picture is absolutely just this pimply faced little like 20-year-old guy, and it's very obvious that
This is not him. Thanks, Leonard Patches. Appreciate that. So then I tell her, right, go to Dulce's Pizzeria in about 2 hours, and you're gonna go.
thank you all, and like he just starts giving hugs to everybody and just like runs off.
Oh, but okay,
It's
Steve, you'll have to tell him.
Lobo, just let it go for now, okay? He's gonna go to his family.
I know, but what better agent to have down there?
Your business
You
venture
know?
is going to have to wait.
I know. Steve is going to help me.
Okay.
I
Well,
got it. I got him. And he like starts drawing out what looks like what could be like trade routes, but obscura if you look close enough. It's like the guy with the red strings in the conspiracy theory, and he's just randomly drawing.
she
And
just kind of
Lobo is
nods at him.
staring intently at it, just memorizing it.
Everybody roll me a human perception check.
Ew, humans?
I know.
8.
It's
18.
16.
I'm not aware.
You're intent on that coffee.
that Cuffy Bailey. It's
Patches got a
It's-
31.
What the?
Jesus.
Jesus
So I
Christ.
got a 10 and a 7, so 17 plus 9. It's still not anywhere close to Patches, but it's 26.
Oh wait, I add that to something else, right? Empathy. Oh, it's actually 21. Sorry, I missed
All right. So everybody but Harvey. Harvey is intent on his morning drink. Obscura has on her wrist some new jewelry. It is deep dark purple like cords, and then there's pink ravens interwoven into it. And
engaged?
Patches has on a necklace that is a black chain, and then it's got a black onyx eye with bronze metal as the detailing. That neither of them were wearing these jewelry items the day before.
Hey, sister,
Yeah. What?
what is that?
Oh, it's a bracelet that Nick gave me last night.
Nick, what the hell, man?
Hey, you never said I couldn't quarter.
Hey, what? Courting is one thing. Buying jewelry?
Do you
Hey,
know
it's-
what courting is, bud?
No, but that's not the point. That's you make jewelry out of your sweat and blood and violence. And then he does the dumbest thing he could do. He points at Janetta if she's still wearing the shark tooth necklace.
Bite is good necklace.
Bite is God. you couldn't spell good. Anyway, I shot those teeth out of a mutant shark for her.
Janetta pulls, like, surreptitiously sticks her hand in a pocket and pulls them out and hangs
He wasn't
them up
really paying
and then
attention, so he's just like
puts
pointing
them
at
back
her.
in her pocket.
That is how you give jewelry.
Obscura's just letting him talk and just watching this like tumble out of his face, and it's like, he gave me jewelry. You're going to have to just deal with it.
You see that, Nick? Not some buying.
Who says he bought it?
Nick
Oh, you steal
leans
from my
over
sister?
to Obscura and is like, "Fight is God?"
He
It
can't
is-
spell.
It's a
You
song
have-
title.
You have to be there. You stole from my sister. I kind of like that better.
No, he stole it now. Why don't you ask Nick where he acquired the bracelet? Maybe he would tell you.
Did you steal it?
No? Why would I steal something? I got plenty of money.
Oh, now you're okay.
But I made it, if that's what you're getting at.
You may. Okay, you make. All right, sure. Yeah.
It's beautiful, and I appreciate the gift from Nick. So that's where it is.
You're lucky my sister is sticking up for you. This you lose so much if you didn't steal.
He acts like I know. I'm not capable of saying yes or no. I just kind of look at Nick. I'm just like,
Nick kind of looks between this tete-a-tete and he's just like, fuck it. And he leans in and just gives Obscura a kiss full on the mouth.
she does not stop him and leans into it.
There you go. Steal the kiss. That works. Okay with that. But no tongue. Come on. No
I
tongue.
don't think you get to dictate terms.
I
But
was talking to Nick. You can use you can do whatever you want, sister. I know I am making up for much yesterday. You do what you want. But Nick, no tongue.
okay, we'll go with that.
Takes his head and turns around and looks at Harvey and he's like, I get a coffee. Maybe with
Sure.
some of whatever you're adding to yours is.
The Obscure is just kind of like,
And so, anything else anybody would like to say?
oh, where's Eric?
Oh, he had to go put the munchkin to bed quick.
Oh, I did not see that message. Okay.
He got a
Oh.
call from HR.
He got a call from HR. He had to go
Yeah.
take it. Got
Yeah.
it. Okay. Well, I think we need to decide when we're going to execute the plan and start working on that.
You
So
said
we've
no
got. It
killing.
seems like we have all the parts and pieces.
But you said
so
no
tomorrow
killing.
night at 7 p.m. is when the show goes live.
All
But who
right.
do I
So
execute?
we went over this already. Nobody, unless they attack me while I'm doing the run.
Okay.
So we're gonna still get onto the security detail and try to convince Risk to come with us. Are we gonna take anybody up there with us to convince him? Like, because I know Harvey's gonna be playing in the show.
It'd probably be me.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because you're the corporate, so you'd be the one that'd be more likely to get the point across that, oh yeah, it can be there. He's not going to listen to a net runner who's disguised as a security.
He's
Right
not
off.
Well,
going to
he'll
listen
listen
to
to
me.
the netrunner when I explain why the netrunner is the security to prevent so on and so forth.
Right.
Not
But
this-
I need a primer for that conversation. is
exactly.
basically
So yeah,
what-
I'll be there with you.
Wolfie is getting all of everything put into computers and all of that to get Lobo and Obscura onto the security rotation. Two of his security guards are going to be taken out tonight, so that on the morrow there are the two openings. Now, Lobo, if you really want to try and kill somebody, Dulcie did offer to have you go to take out the security guards that need to be taken out.
You know, I drank so much yesterday that I feel need to. No, I not do. No,
Janetta just kind of looks at Obscura and looks at you. Did he just turn down an opportunity to kill somebody?
he's hungover. It happens every time.
I am not hung. Okay.
You're something.
Do you care to rephrase that, dear brother?
I am not all the way hungover.
That's
you
as
weigh
close as
5
you'll get.
And you weigh 5 pounds less.
I lost like 12 pounds last night in your corner.
At least it's cleaned professionally, Harvey.
Domino took care of it.
Much appreciated, Domino.
Yes.
Hey, I got your name right this time.
You know, Mask. This floor actually look clean now.
Yeah. It's probably
There
the
was
cleanest.
easily like 5 years worth of grime on a floor that's only
30.
3 years old.
30. Give me 30. This is not a bar where people go to socialize. Maybe see a
Well,
show.
Somnum has actually only been a city built on the ashes of Detroit for about 5 years.
30.
It came from
Did
somewhere.
you just take a building? Did you just take over a building that didn't get demolished in Detroit?
It's old Detroit dirt.
Yeah, he like retrieved all the flooring from some rundown Detroit bar.
Probably the last place that the Detroit Lions actually won a game.
Wow, yeah.
That would be even longer.
Yeah, actually, there is that wall over there where there's a punch mark. Yeah, that's when a guy got mad that happened. Kind of kept it there. Keeps a little charm to it.
Why would you
Let's
let someone from Green Bay here?
No, it was there.
Oh, I
found-
see what you're saying.
Yeah, I found it like that, and I put a frame around it. Surprised nobody ever notices it.
It adds a little
The-
something. Maybe you need a sign, like a lit
the
sign.
hole is too small for my fist. Or well, it was, but it is.
But did you enlarge it last night?
It fits now. It's all I. All I know.
What
yeah, it kind
fits?
it looks like the face.
Everything
looks,
fits apparently.
looks it actually kind of fits it because it's fitting because it looks like a punch mark to his face mark. So
I mean, I want to say we shouldn't have left him alone in here, but at the same time, I don't think any of us really wanted to be in here. So
it's
at
not.
least everything got cleaned up.
He's not the worst person I've found. The next day, it's okay.
You see, I am not worse.
Yeah,
Bags comes out
he's
from
alive.
behind the bar and says, "Yeah, there was that one morning that I came in, and there was like those 3 guys that beat each other up, and they puked up all that blood." That's a thing.
Oh, the McCurvey brothers. Yeah. They're dead now.
Who are you, little one?
Well, it was their time.
No,
She's from Casper.
child. Who are you?
I'm Bags. I'm a messenger that came with Brett, and then Harvey knows me, and I drink the alcoholic pickle juice.
Yeah, all the alcoholic
Oh,
pickle
I
juice.
tried.
Why?
It
The
is
kind
very.
that, like-
It is very pickle.
And no alcohol, but
Very
Yeah.
pickle.
Yeah,
Very
but
pickle.
look, I try to keep it a secret that he doesn't know about the alcohol that's strictly in that cupboard over there. Okay, so
Which cupboard? Where?
that
No.
that one
Not
all
over
the-
there. You already emptied it.
One of the bottles was like under a floorboard. I had to pull the floorboard up.
You've had enough to drink. You've had enough sardines.
That was primer.
Why don't you help Patches? She's been really quiet lately. Maybe you can help her with her laryngitis.
Also, Lobo. That's primer.
What did?
What primer?
Oh, well, that it tasted strange.
It's primer.
or could it be turpentine?
Patch.
Engine
What
degreaser,
can
whatever.
I do for Patch's
I hope
laryngitis?
not. My God.
I mean, oh, I know. Wait.
Don't tell her to calm down.
No, stop, Lobo.
He goes behind the bar and starts searching through stuff. Here.
You push Harvey out of the way.
Yeah.
Rude.
This says clean. He moves his thumb.
That's not for laryngitis. That's what you
It-
should have used to clean your shit up off the floor.
I oh
So Lobo, after a fight, when you've removed somebody from the equation, right?
right.
Kill them.
That's what you use to make sure the fight doesn't show up in the public record. Use that to prevent people from knowing that somebody died.
Oh, I mean, usually I just people know
No, you
that
want to.
people
That's
died.
when you don't want somebody to know. Usually,
Yeah.
you want somebody to know, but when somebody else doesn't want somebody to know, they use that.
Okay, Domino, I'm confused. I openly said I kill Fink like
No, I'm not talking about Fink.
so many
Okay.
times
Yes,
in
I
front
know.
of people.
We're talking
even.
about somebody else
Oh,
that you
He-
might have.
So I'm gonna save you the long ass explanation with him again.
Thank you.
When we do jobs and we sign on for them, there's a crew that comes in after us because it is known that he does not clean up. He does not understand why. He thinks we should just leave them out in the open for someone to find. So
I mean, I
we-
kill people in front of people. How do people not know I kill people in front of?
Because the amount of people you killed, that there's no witnesses.
But then I have to kill the people who are witnesses, and they're not.
That's my point. So
But
what
that's not
Obscura is
okay.
saying is, you kill people, you go away, and somebody else takes care of it for you.
with
Yes.
the cleaner in your hand.
Right.
That's
I
what
thought
they
it
use.
just. I thought it
With
was
the-
clean. I am sorry, Patches.
It's Mr. Clean.
I
Since you're
just thought-
looking at Patches, give me a perception check.
See
Lobo.
how uncomfortable she is.
I'm not looking at her. Unfortunately, I'm busy trying to figure this out.
Perception.
It's
Okay.
a losing battle there with that one.
16.
As you're looking, you kind of glance down at the necklace she's wearing, and it winks at you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, wait, just a moment. So he moves over to Patches, and then leans down toward where the the necklace, I guess.
It's like at the base of her throat. It's not like
Yes.
dangling between
Okay,
her
good.
boobs.
Oh, that'd have been way better,
All
actually.
right. Yeah. I was like, he's gonna get facially close here. Or try to. She can try to move if she wants. But he's gonna get like real close to that necklace and wink at it.
Patches, your agent dings, and you have a message on the dating app that says, "Please turn the phone towards Lobo." And as you do, Lobo, you see come up, please keep your face out of the cleavage of my girlfriend.
Oh no, it is okay. Patches and I, we are square. We know she has seen me naked, and it doesn't affect her. So she's
Well,
fine.
that
I'm
makes
fine.
sense. She's gay.
That is why it's fine. She sees what she likes.
She's happy.
She actually likes the same things I do, which is very nice. You know,
But no, this phone is answering you as you're
Right.
talking out loud.
it's great. He's having fun with this phone, treating
I
it
just
like a
kind of-
person.
I like walk up behind Patches. She's holding the phone like this, and I like extend her arm and step her back from Lobo a little bit so she has a little more space.
No,
Like,
it's
just
okay.
stay back here.
Whoever you are, you have nothing to worry about. Patches is friend. We're friend, and after friend doesn't go.
Well, please try and stay out of her cleavage. And then the phone just shuts down.
Okay, Patches, you can tell phone. I not on any way mean your cleavage at all. That
I just look at
I
Patches.
think
I've
that phone
tried to.
needs a break.
I just look at Patches. I'm like, I've tried to teach him about personal space our whole life. It's a losing fight. I am so sorry.
No, it's my her
Just
necklace wink at me.
What? No,
And
necklaces don't do that.
I just kind of look at the necklace and I'm like, that's kind of cool. Why does it
But
wink?
also her phone talk to me and phone don't do that. So there is lot on patches that don't do that. So
I look at Patches and go, I think he's had way too much drink, and it's still really early.
As you're staring at Patches, a perception check.
Am I still? I look down at the necklace too. So
Yeah, you can make a perception check too.
I
well done on
got
keeping secrets.
a
Not a thing.
13.
is- oh. Oh, my intelligence. 15, 22.
You just barely miss this, Domino, as you look away at Lobo like, that's not what jewelry does. But Obscura, you do notice that the eye winks.
Oh, it does do the trick. I just kind of look at
What
Patches and
trick?
like,
No, jewelry doesn't do that. Obscure it. I don't know what you're talking about.
well, maybe you'll catch it later.
It's
But
Yeah,
okay, Domino.
that's what Janetta keeps telling me.
What does she
that
keep
sounds like a
telling you?
whole other problem.
Wait,
So I just kind of look at Patches and I'm like, why is your necklace wink? By the way, clearly it's got.
also Domino, what did Janetta say?
That you're gonna miss it.
That's wait, she said that to you or to me?
To me.
You're gonna
Oh.
catch it later, maybe.
Okay.
That it, Obscure's not even gonna touch that one. She just kind of turns, is like,
Yeah, she did.
As long as I don't miss, it's okay.
she's just like not even looking at any of them. She just kind of goes back and sits over my neck again. She's like, well, it's just getting too weird. I'm gonna stay over here.
Anyway. So yes, Patches does write down on a piece of paper of, it's a long story, and then just goes back to her dream.
Well, maybe when you can talk again, we can hear the story.
You know,
Stay away from sardines.
guys.
Stay away from fish. Period.
You know, after the fish and chips down there, the sardines don't taste as good.
Thank God.
You know,
Probably got that natural feel to it, I guess.
well, they kind of taste like shit.
Yeah. You ever drink water? There's shit in that.
People too. I have seen Reservoir. Actually,
I've also
one
seen.
of the people I kill fall in Reservoir. So bodies too. Yes, lots of Reservoir.
Most
the
of the
fish.
water does come from the reservoir under the city.
There's shit in it.
Who knows how filtered it is with those genetically enhanced creatures?
Hey, weren't we setting up a concert or something?
Yeah, we were setting up a
I
concert.
think
Yes.
you have for tomorrow. Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think we
7
need to
PM.
take care of that still. I'm sorry, I got distracted by fish and sardines and stuff. So, Harvey, how about you get the band, I get the venue.
Hey, Nick, you coming along with me?
Absolutely, friend.
All right.
The theater is already booked. Nick took care of that, but if you want to go and like scout it out, Domino, that's absolutely okay.
So I still need to get the ambulance or whatever that we're gonna use to get him out, right?
Uh
Janetta has all that.
Yeah, Janetta
Did
lined
I
up
do that? Okay.
2 ambulances with people she trusts
Right.
running them. And
Right.
then the plan is to create more chaos and decoys to have multiple calls go into the emergency line for more ambulances to show up.
All right. So that's what I need to do. So let me double check and see.
Right. And Obscura and I need to look like security. No offense, Mask. I love this shirt. This is a great shirt. This is I like it a lot.
So
But not security.
You can save it
so
for
that's the
later.
thing that I think I need to do. So which security service does he use again? Is it
It's
Rockland
through
or somewhere
Danger
else?
Gal. It's through
Danger Gal, that's
Danger
right.
Gal. Kiara knows that we're doing this because she's the contact to get us on security.
Right. And
So
that
Personal
doesn't
Grooming to be the best place for that, right? To get the right outfits and make them look right,
I
There
think she's
is
going to
a
provide that for us.
or would that be wardrobe and style?
for that it is being provided.
Right.
So it'll
But-
be Lobo and Obscura show up at it's not the actual Danger Gal headquarters. Like it's still the same building, but it's on the very bottom floor, like not even the mid floor where most people will go in at. It's like you've got to actually like there's no elevators down to it, nothing like that. It's just a door that you have to go down all the way to the ground floor of Tempestus and walk into to actually access.
Right, but to make sure they look right, it's going to be something like wardrobe and style, whatever, right?
Oh, yeah, for a roll. Yeah.
Okay. So I got 14 in that. I got a 6 that's 20. So they should look pretty good.
Okay. But yeah, you absolutely can go with them and
Okay.
if you want to go to help with the talking risk into everything,
Yeah, I got a
you can absolutely also get in on security as like a supervisor, and you're doing checks to make sure that proper service is being given out to top customers.
That's a good idea. Thank you for mentioning that. I didn't
also
even think about that.
Domino, I want mustache.
I will give you a mustache. In fact, I will give you a waxed mustache so you can style it and make it look really brushy.
Yes. Yes. And I shave head.
Do you want it so it's sharp enough that you can poke somebody's eye out?
My head?
Oh, with your mustache.
Oh. Oh, the mustache. Yeah. I'm not going to stab people with my mustache.
You never know what
Well,
happens
no,
if
I
you get
know, because
really
I
close.
stabbed them with the claws.
Yeah, but think about it. Frank might let you get close enough to stick him with your mustache.
Yeah.
Especially if you distract him by trying to shoot him in the face first.
See?
But that
See?
would be like that close to kissing thing.
You kissed
Yeah,
his
but he
girlfriend.
wouldn't expect that.
Sister might a lot regret.
Hey, new
Yeah.
cyberware. Or sorry, DM said razor stash.
Oh, yeah.
No,
I like that.
I'm not.
Patches writes down on a piece of paper that she'll be on the ambulance that risk will actually be taken on.
It's a
So
good
that
Yeah.
spot.
she's set up there with any drugs that might need to be administered if he's not being willing.
But drugs is good.
Perfect.
I also punch in face, and he.
No, you cannot damage his head. You punch people and it caves in their skull. So you cannot punch him in the head.
Punch his arms if you need to. But better yet, punch somebody else. There'll be plenty of people that want to
There's
stop
going to be a
us.
mosh pit.
You'll have
So
lots of people to
mustache
punch.
and then shaved head,
Oh, good point.
and I
Yeah,
not
razor
kill
stash,
until
shaved
Obscura
head.
say.
You look like Anton LaVey himself.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
Oh, wait. You also need the cue. You know, the long cue so that you have your tongue and the hair that you can whip at your hair.
Wait, what?
Whip the hair, like Willow.
I whip my hair back and forth.
Ahar.
No, I shave head.
But not all of it. You gotta have a long hair, whip
No,
it,
no, I shave
whip
head.
it good.
No, all the hair is gone. I cut all off. It's smooth like baby's butt.
I don't want.
You're not going to talk him into growing hair out. He loves to wax his fucking scalp and make it shine. So you want to talk about
I
Mr.
mean,
Clean over here?
it grow back eventually,
He's
but
the
for
furthest
now,
thing from Mr. Clean.
Oh, I know.
Is this like an opposite stay or something?
No, it's just opposite from here up.
wait, opposite who?
Razor stash. Okay.
No, I not want a weapon my face. That is
I
weird.
think it would be. You have a tongue that can choke somebody. Why not a razor stash?
He doesn't have that yet. Out of character. He doesn't have that yet.
I know we're gonna get that. It's
No,
gotta be a
no,
part.
no.
Out of character, that's $1,000. I don't know where we're gonna get. I don't know where you think we're getting that. All right.
I mean, if somebody
gonna start
happens to donate, say $20 to the coffee, give
Sure,
me 1,000 credits for it.
sure.
It's that we're end up starting to fucking GoFundMe. Give Lobo an alien tongue.
Oh, I was gonna try to play that, but I didn't know how. I was like, my tongue can do what? Um. Anyway,
So,
no
dang it, I only have
weaponizing
500.
face.
Anyone gonna lend me 500 so he can get that stash and tongue?
I have $3.
I have money, but it is not for that.
I have money, but it's not mine.
I think we're gonna wait on that because he's really he keeps pushing the line towards that cyberpsychosis. And do you want a cyberpsychotic Lobo
I
around?
am not. No, don't listen to her. She just is overprotective.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You're like, what, 35-40% metal already? I don't know about that.
I am flesh where it counts.
We're not going back to talking about your dick again.
Throat snake, not trousers.
Yes. We're just going to leave the conversation of snakes altogether, return to the plan. So
Right.
Patches wants to be on the ambulance where Risk is going to be, which is a perfect spot. That way, if she needs to do the drugs about it with him, then she can.
Right. If she needs to punch in face with drugs.
Close enough.
Then face is fine, right?
Close enough.
Good.
So we're going to go show up at Danger Gal to join the security team is the plan. And Domino's coming with us.
Right.
So we're going to break off then, basically. So then Marie, roll it back. Patches is going to go with Janetta to get on the ambulance. Okay, cool.
Oh, is Janetta going to wear ambulance uniform?
Oh, I'm still gonna be Domino's security. I'm just setting up the ambulances, and she'll be with some of my trusted people.
There is a definite look of disappointment in Lobo's face.
But
Okay.
yes, I got the 2 ambulances, and my best guys are gonna be on the one that Risk will be on. They're completely trustworthy to the point of I have access to every single communication that they send or receive, to be sure. On the other ambulance, it's other guards loyal to me, just not at that level.
So who are these
Close enough.
guys?
You'll meet them tomorrow. Maybe.
And they're your best guys?
That's what she just said.
Like best guys though.
No.
you're the best guy. They're the next best.
Okay.
They're my loyal minions.
Oh, I see.
And
Okay.
under her breath, not close enough probably for Lobo to hear, but definitely Obscura. At least somebody's loyal.
She just looks at her and shakes her head.
Ah, yes, good. All right. Yes, they are lapdog. I see. Good.
Someday she's gonna have the talk that Jeanetta's like, there's something missing. Just
Few things.
some way in character to explain that he has the intelligence of 2. And that's it.
I think that Janetta's still just making it as a joke because she knows that it's not ever going anywhere because it's Lobo. He's got baggage.
With 8 legs.
He's got a
It's
whole
one time,
truckload.
not a long time.
Okay, and Mask, you're on stage, right?
Yeah. I'll be on stage playing a good couple of turns.
Aren't
Already
you,
has.
aren't you a little? I don't want to say old, but do people know you?
Doesn't matter. He's gonna be with Nick's band.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not exactly star power, you know.
Oh, I don't give a shit. I like being famous. I don't like being a celebrity.
Okay.
He's gonna help get the crowd pumped. He's gonna join Nick for that role, and he's gonna get them all round up so we can have the distraction that we need to do this thing.
And Nick's that whole band, all their songs are easy to learn. In fact, I just learned them last night. You know.
Yeah, I knew them all. That's why I played Quick Draw on your jukebox.
You played Quick Draw to be an asshole.
That too.
Nick does pop in and he's all like, so yes, we'll open up with the requested song with our band, and then we have created it as a battle of the bands of us against Quick Draws. So it'll be a back and forth. The distraction will be hyping up after each song who's voting for which band and just slowly getting them more and more ramped up. And then from the stage, we can keep an eye and make sure that Risk is where y'all need him to be, and the ambulance is where y'all need it to be. And if somebody's out of place, we can let y'all know.
Can we make sure Wild Stallions closes?
I mean, I guess. So anyway, I'm gonna go and update the band. All they know is that it's a show that myself and the lead singer of the Quick Draws got into an argument drinking, because I did go and do that briefly before Obscura and I went back to my place last night and challenged him to the battle. And then that's when we confirmed the theater.
Oh,
That's
wait,
good
so
shit.
it's battle.
I mean, the look on his face when you challenged him was pretty hysterical. Not gonna lie.
Challenge you to a Pokemon battle.
I choose you.
Shoo! I choose you.
Wait, Nick, if it's battle, you should make sure your band have like identifier, like red band on arm or something. So when battles start, I don't kill them.
It's not that kind of battle.
Lobo.
It's not a bad idea, though,
Lobo.
given who we're talking
The
with.
only axe in this battle is mine, and he holds up his guitar.
Like very subtly, I just go.
Yeah, I have told you so many times that is not an axe. I don't know, like you need to get it through your head, Nick. It is not an axe.
And I just look at Harvey. I'm like, that's why he does it every
One
time.
chop. That is all you get. One chop, and it is all over the. It is not an axe. It is an X, is what it is. It
Made by
just
BC.
gets you smash it, you break up, it just makes a mess. It's an X.
You're right. That is
Like
an
your
X.
ex.
Also, it ends up
I don't-
with 8 legs, and don't ask me how, but she was wearing all stilettos.
Why is she wearing stilettos?
I don't know.
Because she can.
It makes the calves move up, and the legs are nice. But she
So
had
you were
spider
alternately
legs.
like into it and scared of it? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
No, I'm
You want to get stabbed or something? Why would you have
curious.
stilettos?
I was curious how one could go about that with 8 legs to deal with.
I started
I'm only
thinking
used
about
to
that
2,
and going,
you know. So
No.
okay, you do have a little point there. That is something to think about.
I would
know.
need
Have you
more
ever
Scary,
seen a
arms.
but it's something
spider
to
on
think
their
about.
back? Their feet just kind of go in the air and part away.
Okay,
Flip her
okay,
over.
Yeah, but
sister,
wearing
you don't have to
stilettos? I
make
mean,
it
that's
sound frightening. Okay.
it
I
is
have-
frightening.
I
You're
have an
talking
idea.
about fucking an 8-legged spider woman. It's not exactly going to sound like a good time.
Also,
think-
she is unhinged, so there is that. She could kill
think-
me.
I
She
think
kissed
if
me
you want to
and
know,
poisoned me.
I think Lobo's beyond thinking.
I think if you want to know more about the spider, you should look up on the web.
Which one?
Obscura just gets up and like starts to walk out. She's like, bye.
Wait, wait,
We have devolved into bad puns, and I love it.
wait. Which one, Mask?
Yes.
So is it the one that's in bright light or the dark web?
Oh, last time I went to the dark web, I bought a calendar.
You know, you need flashlight for dark web.
Missed 1 month. Calendar missed 1 fucking month. My birthday month.
We'll throw you another party. We'll throw one for me too. It could be better than my last birthday party.
I've been at your last birthday party.
No
No,
sardines
don't ask
allowed.
that. No, don't ask. No.
I already did. What happened?
His fucking girlfriend murdered her whole family.
Yeah, no, it's just not a good time. Not that she hasn't had birthdays since, but that was the last party.
I didn't really feel a need to have another one. I managed to live through that one barely.
I didn't say you needed another party.
Well, tell you what. We can go to a shooting range for your birthday. How does that sound?
As long as there's whiskey, I'm there.
And Fink is there, so I shoot him.
No, we're not. I don't want him spending my birthday with me. He did that last time. He was there too.
No, I know. Okay, sister. I am finding ways to kill Fink.
We can discuss this family dynamic later, but I
Hey,
think
It's-
Mask, you started it. You asked the question.
I did. But right
He
now,
got
I
the
want
answer
to.
he was looking for.
Yeah, and
So we're gonna
yeah.
move on.
and right now, all I want to focus on is playing "Ballad of the Big Man Down."
Okay.
That's a good song.
I know we wrote it.
I prefer classical music myself.
Well, you play it long enough, it'll become a classic.
You play it long enough, it doesn't become original.
That's what classic means, right?
Yeah.
I
The
didn't
last
call
time
it.
the last time a musician was original was Beethoven or Bach or
No,
Mozart.
no. Last time original was Celine Dion.
Yeah, no. So, hey, Lobo,
No.
inside of you are 2 wolves. Inside of Amadeus was 12. That's why he was Wolfgang.
I not follow.
I've been on the dark web long enough to know that there's been more wolves than some people, but that's besides the point.
Okay, but all right. Beside fact, Celine Dion the last original.
I'm sorry.
So
We have
hard
now gone to Wolfgang Bangs. Cool.
And then you just see Harvey just like his face light up and go, Wolf Gangbang song idea. Okay.
Are they werewolves or just your normal wolves you find in the forest,
I
Harvey?
don't
And-
want answer to that question.
We're in
And
London,
then as you
okay?
asked me that, I'd like part 1, part 2,
Oh no.
couple songs to even it out. Part 3,
You know-
reprise, part 1.
You know, Mask, if you add
The
like,
Ballad of the Wolf Gangbang. Sweet.
if you make like
Writing down that.
if you make like
Maybe I have a future in songwriting.
if you make
disc
like
set.
opera,
I think we've broken.
if you make it like opera, you can make a whole album of something
Sorry.
with that
Yeah,
Domino
that's-
say Wolfgangs. Yes. Right.
I mean, the last album we made was called Howlers. So I could think of something.
The
Oh,
logical
man.
progression.
You know, except 2 of my band members are dead and 1 is dead to me. So
Wait, didn't
So
you
you
kill
form
one?
a new band.
Didn't
or
you kill? You
There's
killed
somebody
one, I
over here
believe.
that maybe you can collaborate with. He has a side band.
okay. Take into consideration if they need a bass player.
It's like
And
Maynard.
Tans-
He's in
and-
what? 6 bands?
This
Sweet.
is one of his side projects. It's where I got
Tool,
the shirt.
Perfect Circle, Pucifer.
Yeah, it's 3.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Pucifer? Is that what you said?
Pucifer. It's like Lucifer,
Pucifer.
but with pencil.
I am so lost right now.
It's an actual band, by the way. But
I believe you.
it's going to be a 2-disc set anyway. Yeah, but now to answer your question, my drummer decided to give us all a drug called anglerfish. I didn't know that it gives you the sequences similar to that of cyberpsychosis. Killed my guitar player. If I'm just going to be upfront with that,
Okay.
My singer killed himself. The cops
Okay.
showed up and they thought I did that. So I
Right.
spent time in prison. Then I
Is
got
that where you
released.
got Mask?
We've had this conversation before because when I was younger, I was insecure about my intelligence. So I removed the wrong side of my face because they said that this thing would make me smarter.
Right, but did you get your
Did
mask in
Lobo tell you
prison?
that? Because that sounds like a Lobo question, comment, not like a doctor comment.
It was. Look, I was not a smart kid, and I don't consider myself a smart person. The
Okay.
only there's only two things that were going to happen to me in life. It was either I become a musician or an owner of a bar, and
What? That's
Got a lot of
amazing. You
chewing
were
gum.
both.
Mhm.
Lobo, I would like you to know. Domino just donated to the coffee to get you the razor stash and the throat snake.
How
So
dare
for
you?
next session, you can add this to your character sheet.
How dare you? That's so wrong on so many levels.
I just got the notification on my phone and I'm like, is it? Okay.
That's amazing.
But yeah. Anyway, yeah. My drummer, her name was Skylar. Turns out she gave all of us anglerfish, took our money right under our noses, and who knows what's happened to her. Probably dead for all I know. But yeah, that
Roll a
was yours.
concentration check, Harvey.
And that is 15.
You think back and on the actual floating prison platform where you all met Jimmy the Snake,
Mhm.
one of the people reminded you a little bit of Skylar. And they kept to the edges and tried to avoid your gaze.
I think Lobo's the snake now.
So, like, I'm just recollecting that I might have seen Skylar.
Yeah.
Is it worth it to go back down there? One thing I wonder.
Go back down
Well,
where?
anyway, we have a show to run. So,
So, on that note, any last minute things anyone wants to plan, or should we leave it there for tonight and we come back next week with the great escapade?
I
Plans?
think that,
This group plan?
I mean, we have this great plan that involves Lobo now being able to tongue punch things. So I I don't think there's another like pinnacle that we can get to this episode.
I mean, don't say that because there is always Mr. Stud, which is actually a lot cheaper.
FYI.
It, it's a lot cheaper than the Cyber Snake. Is all I'm saying.
So, would your Mr. Stud be like the male version of the fembots?
Yeah.
Would it be a howitzer?
No, all it says is all night, every night. They'll never know. You lose the same amount of humanity.
It's cyber Viagra. I didn't think Lobo had that problem. He would need Mr. Stud.
He doesn't, as far as I know.
He probably
Just
has
wants-
Mr. Fart.
All right, I am adding a Cyber Snake.
Mr. Mephisto, y'all need robot Jesus. I'm looking to see if there's anything that we can actually.
I was looking at tech hair. It's just LED hair. But
No, what works better? Modified vampires. Instead of teeth, they're a razor stash.
Okay.
I mean, you might as well just go for it.
I mean, I can bite you, I can snake you, I can stab you.
I can't wait for DK to come back on and play Kiara again.
Vampire off. After you do that, send me a message with your humanity level just so I know where you're standing.
Okay. So vampires actually make me lose like twice as much as the Cyber Snake.
Oh Jesus. Okay, maybe not.
Yeah, I don't think the cyber mustache, the razor stash, is gonna be that bad. It's like an applique. It's more like an accessory than a
All right,
cyber.
then go the tech hair. That works.
Okay.
Thomas got to look out for his buddies.
Oh my good lord. Okay, so what is my humanity now?
Oh no.
It's 31.
Okay, you're still good.
what's everyone's humanity at right now?
Oh,
Mine's pretty high. I only have the cyber arm and the stuff I need to net run.
Yeah, mine's at
Mine is-
54.
Mine's 51.
I may be wrong because the Cyber Snake is actually yeah. It's 14 to the humanity loss.
Shit.
So but all right. I hope it doesn't mess with my singing.
Maybe it'll help.
It's mounted
Maybe
in my
it'll-
esophagus.
Maybe it'll duet with you.
Dad just named your throat snake the anaconda.
Are you gonna start singing Nicki Minaj now?
Yeah,
Or Baby Got Back.
It's about damn time.
I've got to learn some Nicki Minaj now.
In your accent.
The accent. Oh no.
So
Okay, how does that
technically,
change
the
combat?
cyberpsychosis can be harder to hit because it only comes about when the subject begins to compulsively alter the body beyond the human baseline, seeing the body as a thing, a form of dissociative personality disorder. They change it without thought.
Oh.
He's getting there.
So
I've had
Okay.
to talk
it
him down a
doesn't
couple times
actually give
already.
me a humanity level that you get it. So
All right. So
I'm
that's a
sure he's probably
21
cruising
to
the
hit
line when
with
his
the
humanity
cyber
gets to
snake,
single digits, though.
right.
and it does. It does 14 damage with a critical injury.
What is your empathy at?
Oh, 3.
He has more empathy
Okay,
than me.
okay, you're fine. Because it's actually the rules of cyberpsychosis are more about your empathy and
Yeah.
mixed with humanity. So
What's your empathy again?
Now 3.
Oh, now I have more. You used to have more empathy than me.
I used to have more empathy, then I got a cyber snake.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I lost 4 to my perception.
Oh shit.
is
Yeah.
it worth it? Can you work it? Put that thing back.
You might have to use some IP to like fix that balance.
I mean, yeah, we'll
I'm
see.
giving you all 70 IP tonight just for the pure comedic value.
Nice.
But anyways, if there's nothing else my players would like to do for tonight, they can plot and plan in chat, and we will see you all next week. Thanks for coming to hang out to new viewers and viewers that have been with us since the beginning. Let's go around one more time and introduce everybody and let them know where they can find you. We'll start with Eric with 2 C's.
So first of all, I apologize for new viewers. This is way more chaotic than what we've been in the past,
I'm
and
not
it is
sorry.
the absolute most fun that I've had so far this entire session. So I thank everyone for joining us. I am Despair at all social medias. I am the exec that doesn't know business but does know how to intimidate. I am HR personified.
And I will do Maria that you can find on Twitter at Woven Freckles. Go be her friend because she's super awesome. And we're sad when we can't talk to her. Eric with 1 C.
Hi, yeah, I'm Eric with 1C. I'm also known as Trials of Bren on both Instagram and Twitter. That's actually Trials of Bren TTRPG. Currently, I'm working on making a free version, a free beginner's guide for my game, and at some point, we're going to be playing that. I just have to figure out when, because I'm doing a wedding right now, so that comes first. And
His bachelor party's tomorrow night, y'all.
bachelor's
Oh.
parties tomorrow. Gonna do some nerd ass shit, and
Perfect.
yeah, and I'm looking forward to it. So, yeah, so you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, Trials of Bren TTRPG, and I play as Half Moon Harvey in this game.
I'm Kat. You can find me as Autonox on Twitter. And you can find me here on Friday nights doing Cyberpunk. And now pretty much every Wednesday with curiosities and commentary for our shows there. And the rest of the time I'm behind the scenes and in our Discord going off about the most random stuff.
It gets fun and interesting, and you should come join us. And actually, let me drop that link. There
Yes,
we go.
come play with us.
Come enjoy the chaos.
Mm-hmm.
And Tim.
I'm Tim. You can find me on Twitter at Plan Blackmore. I am currently playing in the first episode just aired in a 3-shot over on Guild Superior in a living world kind of mini saga campaign. I am playing a bard who is deathly afraid of women and terrible in a fight. So Lobo's complete opposite in every way, except for singing. Same level of singing.
He's not Lobo's not terrified with women. He's just terrible with women.
Well, yeah. Yeah, no.
I mean, he's gotten more action in this game than anybody else, so he's not that bad with women.
Well,
it's not that great with him either. Anyway.
Obscure's catching up.
So sick. Right. So here I play Lobo, the now alien-tongued hobo. Which everyone should be thinking, oh no, because he's already a close quarters solo. That's it. That's all
quarters.
That's the best I could do.
Oh, and I am Kristen. I have been your GM for tonight. You can find me on the internet at Darth Surrealish. You can also find me on most of the things we have going on the channel. So, next week, we will be mostly back to our regularly
scheduled programs.
Program like that.
Words are hard, y'all. On Monday, we go back to Artena, where Kat is currently guesting as Abris the Absurd, and it is amazing.
So much fun to play her.
Not this Tuesday because Maria has something she got to go do. But usually on Tuesday at 1 p.m. we have Watercolor Wizardry, where she is currently working on the art for characters in this campaign. We've been very lucky to have Maria with us and doing all this wonderful art, and never in a million years would I have expected to have all of this awesome art this early. And
that's so cool.
And I'm very happy.
It's awesome.
My heart is full. But we will have on Tuesday, Misguided Magic will be back from mid-season break, where I play somebody who almost died the last time. And if it wasn't for Chad giving me a P4 of healing, Gloria would be no Moria. Then, on Wednesday, Chaos Shows will be back. I believe Curiosities is this week. And
Curiosities is this week. We don't know who's hosting it yet or what we're going to talk about.
But there's something on, unless we're still trying to recuperate.
Usually, it's more the behind the scenes talk about stuff you do with TTRPGs and stuff. So then we're back to interviews the following week.
Yes. And then on Thursday, we have At the Threshold with friend Chad as our DM, where I play Astray, the emotional support undead, but is now going to be emotional assault undead. Stay tuned. And then on Friday, you can find us back here on Somnum Exterreri. And also next week, hopefully, as long as DK is doing better, we should be back with Sister Cities over on Exquisite Corpse Present. Check it out. We do great stuff over there too. Lots of great storytellers. And we'll see you later. Bye.